Alright, here we go with the Star Model 1922. This gun started off the Model 1920. It was successful, and I guess with these gun makers, Astra does the same thing. They put some R&D into it, but what I've seen with these guns historically is as they're in use, they make modifications and changes. So this one was also pretty rapid, all within a span of a year. And I forgot in the other video, the Model 1920s, they only made 3,850 of them before they started changing over to the Model 1921. That one they made 9,650 models, and they decided to change to this, the Model 1922, which they ended up making 15,000 of these before they changed it again with the Model 1931. I don't know if I have one. Alright, so the big difference here, they get this gun out and they had a grip safety on the other one. They decided they didn't need it, so that's gone. But let's get in and take a good look. Now, this one still has that Civil Guard symbol. You can see this better. Finish. There's your designation, 9mm by 38. Serrated slide, thumb safety. Grip safety was eliminated. Okay? As compared, we'll go get it, to the Model 1921. We have them here side by side. Okay, hammer configuration and that's still the same. So again, internal parts were changed. This gun's actually in nicer shape other than somebody took the lanyard loop off. And the other change, which you can see very well externally, is the extractor. You see the extractor is much like what you will find on Star Pistols afterwards, this straight thing here, as compared to that T-bone, which is on the two earlier models of this gun. And also, like we said, they started calling this the A. So they also had a strange thing. They call this the Model 1922, and that's the 21. But both of these, in their commercial designation, would be Model A's. And another funny thing, the serial numbers on the 21 are here on the frame, okay? While on the 20 and 22, they moved them to the heel here of the frame. I'll show you in a second. I don't know how well you can see it, but like most Star Pistols, on that heel there behind the mag well is a serial number. Why they put them on the frame on the 21 and then changed back, I don't know. And another thing is, with all these subtle changes with this pistol, they changed the magazine in there and the dimensions of it. The older magazines will not fit into this pistol. I will show you that in this, where I field strip it, and we take a look at it internally here. The Model 1922 field stripped. Outwardly, the frame itself, I know the internal mechanisms were changed a little because our grip safety is missing. So some stuff either is gone or taken out. Look at the hammer. No, that's the same. So there was some modifications. The barrel still the same. Field stripping is still the same. This has a longer cap, so I don't know if the other one's a replacement. But they did change the extractor. The extractor is different. It's not the older T-shaped one. This is kind of what's going to stick with Stars all the way till the end of this type of pistol. And looking at the inside, same lockup, same Browning lockup. Here's a good look at the rear sight in that. You know, and this one's a nice shape. This gun here is a nice shape. And hopefully maybe you could see the logo a little better here, other than when I do it. But the big change, and this is where I talk about the frames. Here's the magazine for this pistol, the 1922. If you notice, it looks different than the magazine for the earlier pistols, the 20 and 21. This is an older style mag, and then this mag looks more like the you know, the ones we see on the Bs and the ones that were manufactured into the 70s. Well, this is where they changed the dimension. The gun kind of looks identical, but the magazines do not fit into the mag well. Okay? So that means some of the frame dimensions have been changed. Okay? So that's where, with Star, you get this to where the gun looks identical with the, you know, other than having the grip safety removed and everything else. But see, I don't know if this will function right in this pistol. Let's see. Indeed. Works better than the one that was in there. So I don't know. But the older ones, the older mags, will not fit. So that's something you're going to run into as we go down the line historically with these guns. So that was a clear way to show you that the magazines don't fit. Now, why they would change them or do something like that, I have no idea. Okay. But we see they kept this adjustable rear sight, kind of streamlined it without the grip safety. You know, the extractor is just, I think it's simple. It's easier to make one of these than an older style. And I think the grips, you got better clearance or access to the mag release button. But that's how we started shaping up and changing. And see, that's the thing about these guns. Even though they all look the same, there are these subtle differences. And then when you start changing everything in terms of the dimensions of the part to where they don't interchange from one model to the next. Okay, that's one thing about Star when they made these guns. But I'll hold that up there. Hopefully you can get a better look at the markings. This one's in nice shape. My other ones are a little beat up. And I don't know if I said this or repeating it. These here have the symbol with the crown, which is for the Civil Guard. If you have one without that symbol, and it may have a Model A on it somewhere, like they marked on the heel, would be down in here with the serial number. That's the way they were numbered, you know, B, A, whatever. That meant that you had something that wasn't sent to the police or the Civil Guard contract. You know, if you just have the Star logo on there, like they kept on their guns till they went out of business. Alright, so that's the guns there. Maybe we'll do a lineup. Alright, so here they are lined up. 1920, 21, and 22. I can't remember if I had a 31 or a 40. I have to go look, but that's the first bunch that got them started. These are all marked for the Civil Guard. And if you enjoyed the videos, so hit the like button, subscribe, and stay tuned.